Hi, my name is Bill, and you're on the Travel Beat with Angela and Bill, your source for all things travel. Today is a very special and somewhat emotional video we're posting for me personally. We're going to take you along with us on our visit to Pearl Harbor, USS Arizona Memorial, as well as USS Missouri. We're making this video to share what we experienced, and it's especially for those that, due to distance, will be unable to visit Pearl Harbor and the USS Arizona on their own. Once again, I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Again, I don't know so much that you'll enjoy it, but it is definitely informative. And again, this is really made for the people that probably will not, for whatever reason, make it out to Pearl Harbor and to Oahu to see the Arizona Memorial. I don't know whether it's generational, but as a kid, I remember seeing documentaries and stories and TV shows about Pearl Harbor and the USS Arizona, and it was definitely, even as a child before I knew what a bucket list was, Pearl Harbor was on the bucket list of destinations for me. I couldn't comprehend what they went through, those soldiers, on that Sunday morning, peaceful Sunday morning in Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941. Well, fast forward to a beautiful Tuesday morning in September of 2001, when I was a member of the NYPD, would experience what a lot of people refer to as our Pearl Harbor. There was a lot of heroism that day, and the days and the weeks and the months and the years and the decades that follow, and we continue to lose people from World Trade Center disease. But I digress. I just want to explain why Pearl Harbor really holds special significance for me. I suggest booking a tour privately to go to Pearl Harbor through a tour operator or a travel agency. There is a mechanism for getting tickets in advance. It is somewhat difficult. They only have a certain number of tours that they do per day. It's still an active naval or military installation, so there is very strict security getting there. I'm not going to go into the nuts and bolts of getting a reservation or a whole lot of specifics in this video. I just kind of want to let you experience it as much as possible. For the boat ride over and the time at the Arizona, I will not be narrating this video. I invite you to remember the over 1,100 U.S. service members who are still entombed in the Arizona. Thank you so much for your time and for continuing to watch this video. As well as USS Arizona in the Pearl Harbor area is the USS Bowfin, which is a submarine. You can tour that. There's the Pearl Harbor Aviation Museum and the USS Missouri Memorial, which we'll be visiting. And then there is also a memorial to the USS Oklahoma, which was a battleship that was also damaged and destroyed after coming back from the USS Arizona on the Navy boat that takes you back and forth. We took a shuttle over to Ford Island and visited the USS Missouri. The USS Missouri, for those that don't know, is where the Japanese signed the unconditional surrender, ending the war in Japan. So essentially, in the span of about an hour, you go from the place where World War II began to the place where World War II ended. A pretty powerful thing when you think about it. After visiting the USS Arizona, me and Angela definitely needed some time to kind of decompress, and touring the Missouri was really, really fun. You could go pretty much on a self-guided tour throughout the ship. They had markers telling you where to go. This is where World War II actually ended. They have signs showing who was there and the flag that was there and a lot of other memorabilia from the actual surrender. This is an interesting photo showing you the relation of where the Missouri is to the USS Arizona. It wasn't too crowded when we went. We did a half-day tour, and like I said, it was a lot of fun just walking around the ship and seeing the different quarters and the facilities and rooms, and you had the conning tower, engine rooms, things like that. It was an excellent tour, and I highly recommend it. If we had to do it over again, we would definitely spend a full day visiting the various memorials and museums at Pearl Harbor. There is so much to see, especially if you're a student of history, or even if you're not a student of history, just to kind of take in the magnitude of the entire facility, and then to realize what it meant to the United States and to American history. Now, like I said, there are a variety of tour operators that will do tours to Pearl Harbor. I highly recommend booking them very, very far in advance, because they are only a limited number of people that they allow onto the USS Arizona, and the spots fill up quickly. Fittingly, we ended our day with a visit to the National Memorial Cemetery of the Pacific, which is known as the Punch Bowl Cemetery. The Punch Bowl Cemetery is located in an extinct crater high above Oahu and Honolulu. It was a rather short visit. We just kind of drove by it. Again, it was a half-day tour, and it was kind of late in the day. After this, we did do a little drive-by of Honolulu itself, including Chinatown. I'll probably include that in the next video. I don't think it's really appropriate for this one to include more sightseeing stops. I really can't thank you enough for watching this particular video. It is really near and dear to my heart and a part of American history, and thank you for joining the ride with us. If you visited Pearl Harbor, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below, what you thought about it and what you took away. I'd also invite you to subscribe to the channel so we can continue making content like this and get it out to more people and more students of history and lovers of travel. Also, please don't forget to hit that like button. We really appreciate it. On behalf of my amazing wife, Angela, thanks for joining us.